the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Chargers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
It's the newest stadium on the NFL landscape, and it might just be the grandest as you get a look at SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Throwing on first down is Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
And 9 at the 23-yard line.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Derwin James. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Mike Gesicki. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. At a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game, yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Middleton throwing the out route incomplete. It's Saunders.
Middleton's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 61 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. They got it done.
And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit
Sometimes
better.
it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
It's a gain of
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 24 carries, a touchdown to go along with 124 yards.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, that's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A 3-yard gain on the
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That time, and possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive, and that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge, because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Noah Igbenogany.
To throw again, Middleton. And he slings one that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Middleton sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
On 1st and 10, Middleton flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. A gain there of 21 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Middleton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Middleton stepping up. He'll try and run. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Middleton. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
Dolphins, nothing.
took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And to give this time to the tailback. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From just shy of midfield, Allen is going to find his running back. It's complete. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
40 on the carry.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down, Middleton. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
Chargers.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2-yard line. A gain of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Middleton. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Middleton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Another carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
To throw on 3rd down, Middleton. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out of the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conked off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken about the 16. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, Middleton. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Chargers.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Middleton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Makes the score Chargers 13, Dolphins nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. From the gun, Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. That catch good for only a couple. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Allen will try again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
That's caught at the 3.
Allen's pass. Complete.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete to number 80.
From a yard out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin out west at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And it's the 49ers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. The 49ers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's check on...
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And with the marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. From the 13 now, they're working on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pick up a 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Derwin James on the coverage.
From the gun, Allen. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Pass complete to Mike
Gesicki. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Jason Sanders.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Charger.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Middleton.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well. Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
On the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
To his left. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball in the coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The 31-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Miami.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
At the 46-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
It's a gain of 4.
Operating from the gun. Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
5-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Throwing on 1st down. Middleton caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
6.
From the gun, Middleton. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
By number 34. Tackle made.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen on the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
To throw again. Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
And long.
From the gun, Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Allen's pass.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
17. Chargers 16.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
The back heading onto the field again. So after
sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to get closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tackle. 14 yards is the pickup there, and the Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Middleton is going to find his running back. It's complete.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Middleton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 25.
On first down, Middleton rolling to his right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Middleton. His throw incomplete. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
3rd down.
From the gun, Middleton. They'll roll him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Ferguson in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Actually on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
First down.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
20. Chargers.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Dolphins, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up.